Okay. Have you ever been in a situation wherein punong-puno ka na? Halo-halo na yung emosyon. Wala ka na mapaglagyan. Yung kulang na lang magwala ka. Kulang na lang sumigaw ka at sabihin, tama na Lord, di ko na kaya. Mag-isa lang ako, hinahinay naman. Nakakabaliw. Nakakatanggal ng bait. You know, our emotions are the key player in our everyday lives. It affected almost everything. Our environments, our goals, our passion, our loved ones, and even ourselves. Why? Because some of us are yet to know how to control it. We are so impulsive when it comes to our emotions. Impulsive to the point that we are forgetting that it wasn't just us who will get affected by it, but everyone around us. We are oblivion of its impact. Na masusupresa na lang tayo, na magigising na lang tayo isang araw, nalulunod na pala tayo. Now we are in the verge of giving up na pala. Have you ever felt that? Have you ever been in that situation? If no, then congratulations. I am proud of you. But if you said yes, then it's not an accident that you are here. That's why you need to open your mind, your heart, and your ears. Now, I have a question. Who among you wants to be a boss? Pwede pong tumugon? Sabihin lang po ako. Or...
Ako.
Okay.
Oh.
So, okay,
Opo.
thank you po sa lahat ng nagsalita. Okay. Certainly, all of us. Why? Ano bang meron kapag boss ka? Diba? You have control over things. You have the last say. Your opinions are always sought and important. Bosses are well respected. Bosses aren't the ones who are sailing the ship. Rather, they own it. Usually, bosses are wealthy. They are known to be powerful. Now, imagine being the boss of your emotion. Imagine having control over your emotions, knowing how and when to express them. Imagine you are the one in command and not being a slave to your emotions. How powerful do you think you will become then? Does it sound complicated? Sounds difficult? Nah. Worry no more, because right now in this evening we're gonna talk about this. Again, this is Osabel Jillian Parica, serving you the hottest and right news right now, Group 9, EMO Radio. Good evening, Blackmates! And now for the hottest headline, how to become the boss of your emotions. Okay, next po. Now, we have a lot of tips here. First is to take a look at the impact of your emotions. So, bago ang lahat, ano-ano yung mga emotions? Pwede ba kayo magbigay? Magsalita na lang po. Andyan pa po ba kayo? Okay, mukhang
Paulit po ng question.
Pwede po ba kayo magbigay ng mga emotions na alam po natin at nararamdaman po natin?
Happy.
Sadness, anger.
Okay, tama. Very good. Thank you. Okay,
Disgust.
Okay, tama. Thank you po. Lahat naman tayo nararamdaman yan. Lahat, tama ba ko? Now, those emotions that you just mentioned a while ago are normal na ma-feel natin. However, pwede kasi siyang maging intense. Although, intense emotions aren't all bad, pero kung hindi na i-express ng tama, at kung paiirali natin sa pag-express ng emotions ay basta mai-express lang, it can lead to a conflict. Wherein, yung mga normal na emotions na nararamdaman natin ay pwedeng maging extreme. And remember, everything that is too much or extreme is bad. There are times when we feel like we need a release or we need to release our emotions na sa sobrang galit mo sa isang tao o sa isang bagay, parang gusto mo na lang manakit. For instance, May nagawang mali sa'yo yung tao. Yung tipong napagkakamali na enough para magalit ka. Ano bang gagawin mo? Sasaktan mo ba siya kasi sinaktan ka niya? Gagantihan mo ba siya? You know, whatever you decide na gawin, think what will be the consequence of that action. Is it good? Kapag ba nanakit ka o naghiganti ka sa taong yun, okay na? Kapag ba pinairal natin yung negatibong emotion na to, magiging masaya ba tayo? Mawawala ba lahat ng sakit? Diba hindi naman? Kasi parang mas madadagdagan lang yung burden. Yung burden na nakasakit ka dun. Before you act, imagine the consequence. Clear your head. At wag na hayaan na masunod yung emotions natin. Dahil kapag naging impulsive tayo, mahihirapan tayong bumalik at ibalik kung ano man yung nasabi at nagawa nating masama. Next slide po. Okay, second, aim for regulation, not repression. So, there's a lot of occurrences where we sometimes just forcibly hide our emotions. Anong reason? It's fear. We are scared that they might judge us or misunderstand us. We're afraid that they might make fun of us or worse, might hate us. That thought is certainly terrifying. But you don't have to repress yourself with your emotions. You can control it by having positive thoughts. Repressing and suppressing emotions can lead to depression, anxiety, sleep issues, and stress. And who would want that? Controlling emotions isn't an easy task to do, but with a great mindset and optimistic attitude, we could. So balance your emotions. Next po. Okay. Identify what you're feeling. So, a problem won't be resolved if you don't have an idea what's the root of it. So bago tayo mag-react and be aggressive over something that upset you, that upset us, interrupt yourself by asking, the several questions that may determine what you're truly feeling at that time. Halimbawa, what am I feeling right now? Galit ba to? Is it resentment? Or baka naman naguguluhan lang ako? Try to assess yourself by asking questions and thoughts. This kind of trick can help you modify your extreme reaction. If this becomes our habit, it can prevent us from having a conflict with other people. It can prevent us from having extreme quarrels with them and can also prevent us from making bad and wrong decisions. Next po. Okay. Know when to express yourself. Hindi na tayo mga bata. We can't just, throw tantrums whenever and whatever we want. Merong time and place for everything naman, including letting out our intense emotions. Hindi naman tayo basta-basta pwedeng tumawa ng malakas in public, or cried, or sob uncontrollably, di ba? Or even shout because we're angry. Whenever something triggers you to be like that, know that you're in public. It's not just your image or that person image na kasama mo will get affected, but also other people will get disturbed as well. We shall respect them. We should be mindful. It's all right to express our feelings, but let's try to calm down first, then begin to resolve it with, a mellow manner and in private. Okay, next po. Okay, try meditation. So these tips can help us increase our awareness of our feelings to our feelings. Kasi parang you're teaching yourself to sit with those feelings. Alam yun, when we meditate, we can also discover and accept our emotions without, prejudice or, try to change them or forcibly switch them off. Ano ba yung mga pwede nating pang-meditate na you can do it on your own? Pwedeng paglalakad or travel. Meron akong kausap, ang sabi niya, napapakalma daw siya ng paglalakad. Kaya wala siyang favorite place, so gusto niya lang daw maglakad. So try doing that as well. Kasi doon pwede natin ma-modify yung anger. Makapag-isip tayo na mabuti, magiging clear yung utak natin. Pero naman ginagamit yung mga tao sa meditation ng paglilinis. Pwede ding ibuhos yung oras sa arts and sa passion mo. Or di kaya just breathe and sit down for a second. Ako, alam ko, hindi naman kayo curious. Pero, ang way ng meditation ko, kapag sobrang stress ko na, kapag gusto ko ng ma-clear yung utak ko, this might sound weird, pero I listen to music. However, the weird part is, hindi ako nakikinig sa mga music na mellow, ballad, or mga soft song, mga lyrical, ganyan. Hindi ako nakikinig sa mga ganun. Ang mga pinapakinggan ko, mga upbeat, hip-hop, mga ganyan, mga rock, EDM, mga pop. Kasi doon, kapag kasi nakikinig ako ng mga ganung music, napapasayaw ako eh. Alam niyo yun, yun yung mga music na enough para mapa-headbang ako eh. Ganun. Kapag ganun yung nararamdaman ko, parang yung lahat ng yung mga lahat ng nerves ko, napapakalma niya. After nun, surprisingly, di ba, minsan kapag nagpa-party tayo, pag may mga narinig tayong music, parang gusto lang natin magwala, ganyan. Tapos, after natin makinig ng music, parang pagod na pagod tayo kasi sayaw tayo ng sayaw. Ako, kapag tapos ko makinig ng mga music na gano'n, na sobrang upbeat, hindi ako napapagod. Parang na-clear agad yung utak ko. Ganun yung aking meditation. So, yan, share ko lang. Okay, next po, uh, talk to a therapist. So, okay. If you notice that your mood isn't doing well and that is starting to affect other people and sort of destroying yourself in some way, perhaps with your relationship with other people, there's no harm in seeking professional support, where they are the ones who know what kind of, approach or proseso na kailangan gawin to be on top of those intense emotions that you have been feeling. And also, if you know someone who is also suffering from mental health right now, or someone that is close to you that is undergoing a difficult situation, you shall offer them help and give them the support they need. There's a lot of mental health services that we can call and ask for help. We shouldn't, toddle them or us to suffer more and commit suicide. We shall prevent it to happen. Next slide po. Okay, and lastly, accept your emotions, all of them. Embrace it because it's you, it's part of you. Instead of hating it because others don't like it, hold on to it. Because the better way to manage our emotion is by accepting it all. Whether it is bad or good, it's your emotions. So by accepting, it will help you get more comfortable with them. It will allow you to fully feel them without reacting in, aggressive and unhelpful ways. So accepting emotions may lead to a greater life satisfaction and fewer mental health symptoms. So accept all of them. Be there for yourself. Don't deny them because the more you lie and deceive yourself with your emotions, the more you can't trust it. So yes, before I end this discussion, I shall tell you a story about a snake. Okay, mabilis lang po ito. Okay, so just like other story, nagsisimula ito sa, once upon a time, in a far, far away land, there is a forest named Cheese. And in the middle of the forest, there is a house. One day, a man suddenly came up. He opens the door and was surprised by how dirty the house is. The man decided to clean it, as he should. So an hour passed by. The man is so busy cleaning the whole house. He took a glance in the window and thought that, oh, it was late already. He realized that he should go home now. So as the man rushes to go home, he forgot to keep all the utensils that he used earlier. There's a knife, a mop, and a cleaning tools. The man locked the door. Little did he know, a snake has already entered the house. I will describe the snake as hungry. So, meaning the snake is lurking around because it was looking for a prey and something to eat. And when you are hungry, you get frustrated and you're in a bad mood, right? So, the snake wanders around. But it suddenly stopped when the snake felt a sting of pain somewhere in its body. As the snake looks at it, It was a knife that the man forgets to keep hidden in a safe place earlier. The snake was so frustrated. It tries to shake its body because the snake thought that it will go away. But the more the snake shakes its body, the more the knife pierces its skin. In anger and revenge, the snake tried to bite the knife. But instead of hurting the knife, the snake's mouth starts bleeding. Out of fury and arrogance, the snake tried to strangle and kill the object that was causing its pain by wrapping its body around the knife. Now, the next day, a man was stunned as he opened the door and saw a snake lying on the ground and is now dead. Now, my question is, what do you think is the moral of the story?
Me.
Okay, Miss Supreme.
I think um, it says na revenge is not the best solution. Heh.
Okay, very good. Okay, thank you. How about the others? Meron pa po ba? Okay, mukhang wala na. Okay, so, the snake didn't die because of someone else's fault, but faced these consequences merely because of its own anger and wrath. Sometimes, when we are angry, we try to cause harm to others. So, tama si Miss Supreme. But as time passes by, we realize that we caused more harm to ourselves. We don't need to react to everything. Step back and ask yourself if that matter is, really worth responding to. Anger is your biggest enemy. So control it. Where there is anger, there is always pain underneath. Anger doesn't resolve anything. It builds nothing, but it can destroy everything. Now, last na po, pasensya na po. Nakikita po ba ako? Nakikita po ba?
Yes po.
Okay. So, okay, thank you. I want all of you to open your cam right now. Open po ng cam. Sandali lang po ito. Sandali lang po siya. Pa-check naman po if naka-open na po sila ng cam. Sandali lang po talaga. Naka-open na po ba lahat? Okay na po ba? Okay na po. Mag-open na tayong lahat para matapos na po, no? At na makapag-learn po tayo.
Sorry, hindi pala ko rinig. Nagsasalita ako, naka-mute. Marami nang naka-open. Marami na naka-open.
Okay, sige. Okay na yan. Okay, now that naka-open na ang inyong cam, I want you to pin yourself right now. Pin yourself. Huwag po tayo mag-pin ng iba, parang awa niya na. Yung sarili po natin, ang ipipin po natin. Okay, now, na napin na po yung ating sarili, I presume, I want you to look at yourself right now. Yourself. Okay? And then, ask yourself this question. Is this the same person in the past? Is this the person that I'm dreaming to be? Is this the person that I wanted to see? Ask yourself this question. What kind of person I wanted to be? And that would be all po. Thank you. I hope you have learned not just from us, but from yourself, especially from yourself.